let's move on to the second film in this set, The Group, released in 1966. This is a very interesting and strange kind of film. I think it's way ahead of its time. As I sit back and reflect on it, as I was watching it, you kind of get drawn into melodrama that's going on here. We follow 7 students as they graduate university in 1933 and then kind of fragment off into their lives, reconnecting every now and again, keeping in communication and letting each other know how their lives are evolving, how they are getting better, how they're changing, and how things are going for the worse. And as you watch these women, who are all individual characters, who are all different kind of people, who are the kind of it group at the university, as their lives take turns for the worse or turns for the better.
The goal of our education, that each will make the greatest contribution to our emergent America.
And it's really great in the way that it is almost preachy at points, but without being overly so. And it does tackle a lot of sensitive subjects, whether it be abuse, suicide, lesbianism, abortion. It tackles all these kind of things through a prism of a time where they weren't really spoken about, and I feel as if you kind of grow accustomed and you grow to like a lot of these women and the way their connections are made. And I think that's wonderfully done with the way that the Lumet directs these sequences and focuses on people, often creating them at the start in their groups, showing the group dynamic, showing how they all relate to one another, showing how they all kind of want the best for each other, how sometimes they'll try and sabotage each other before kind of fragmenting into their lives. The way real world actually takes hold, the way people can see their friends undergoing situations that aren't the best for them. Trying to help, but ultimately knowing that it's not going to go anywhere. There's nothing they can do about it. Almost haphazardly commenting on serious certain situations. There's one woman who is having miscarriages a few times, and they just feel like her domineering husband has put too much pressure on her. She doesn't know how much her body's going to take of it. They kind of make little quips about it, but they don't really know how to help the situation, although they would like to. And it's all these kind of wonderful scenarios that don't feel as weighty topics as they are as you watch them in the movie. You almost see them just continue this almost melodramatic element as they go through the film. And it's not until after the fact where you realise how subtly it kind of plays on these moments.
No, I'm not going to run away. I want to leave here with flying colours.
How it really pushes the narrative, how it shows the effects on these people, how after this moment in the university where they're kind of at the pinnacle of their life, the world is their oyster, they can go in so many avenues and tackle so many things, and everything's going to open up to them, and systematically it looks as if they've all kind of hit something that just derails their plans one way or another. And I found the performances were absolutely fantastic. I found the main cast, of which there are many, were all terrific in their own way, epitomising these characters, giving them their own nuances and characteristics that make them just jump off the screen and become the individual people. As things start to happen to certain people, it really does become impactful. You see the effect that it's having on not only them, their relationship, but their friends and their friends' relationships as well. How these ripples of the events kind of tarnish everybody involved, and you kind of feel the weight of what's going on here. And I think it's really well done in the way that it delivers that kind of message.
An official proclamation said, quote,
Wait a minute, I can't hear.
German troops have crossed the Netherlands frontier.
Polly,
and German planes have tried to attack airports.
We just heard it.
Like I said, it wasn't until after the movie, thinking about it, I realised how this was a precursor for quite a lot of other movies that would come decades after this one, tackling similar subjects, and I don't feel any of them really tackle them as well as this. The Group was the one movie in this set that didn't jump off the kind of listings for me. It didn't pop out something going, that sounds amazing, but I should have known better. with Sidney Lumet, with the subject matter that he's tackling within this. It becomes really pertinent and it really draws you in, even with its runtime of 152 minutes. You found yourself lost in the story, which is the best thing I can say about this round. Now, this one has an audio commentary and a theatrical trailer, and other than that, it's a pretty bare bones edition on this, but it's still a film well worth checking out and one that I would recommend. If you've seen the group, I would love to know your thoughts on it, so let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, felt somewhere in the middle. As always, there is more videos up there you can check out of mine if you're interested. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can help support this channel and keep it running. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.